mai ka hoki mai tātou. So Warriors Fan TV put the heading down as Tarn's Tuesday team list. Um, yeah, and if you were on last night, we were having a yak towards the end about catching the team list for today. I guess the big talk for us as Warriors fans is who's going to be pairing with Adam Pompey. So yeah, it's coming up 5 to 6. Yeah, I think Tans and Carl are going to jump back on. Hopefully they do. But if any of the boys and the girls in the chat space, if you fellas were on last night, then yeah, bit of a live feed. I think who else does a live feed? I think this Warriors live. I think they go live. So yeah, there's a couple of other podcasts that do the live thing as well on a Tuesday. I think Levon might Wise Up TV, but yeah. So just counting the clock down actually. Um, make sure we've got everything set. Just finished watching the Ron Griffin and the post match interview for the girls team and Uppy Nichols. Interesting. Super relaxed and yeah, it was kind of it's interesting like and I didn't actually say this last night, although Tans and I were talking about it earlier. So Michaela Brake, she kind of called out the fans about because when the girls came out of the tunnel, yeah, there was a lot of empty seats in Mount Smart um, at Go Media, but and she was like, there better be bums on those blue seats next time. Um, and Towns and I were talking about it, and I was thinking, then Michaela, because she's come from rugby, and like rugby in New Zealand, especially amongst our women, is I mean, you only have to look at the last World Cup um, and the success that they had, um, and how the women, you know, um, the girls have just really taken off in regards to um, the fan base. So the rugby fan base, kia ora Jazz, kia ora wānau, chat. um, but yeah, so Michaela's used to those big, because the women's game, rugby in New Zealand, it's massive. It's taken off. Um, yeah, nah. Angry auntie. I reckon, bro. Um, but so she's used to having those crowds, eh? And I think, yeah. So a bit of a what's up for our fans and all the rest of us, because no doubt, yeah, she wants that same kind of energy that the women have in rugby. Bring it to league. Oh, here's tons. Here's tons. Yay!
Kia ora, kia
Trying to
ora, kia ora.
connect.
Kia
Kia ora,
ora,
tons.
Jazz. Meow.
Hey, the boys. Hey,
Has it been dropped yet? No.
yeah.
It has?
I was just. Oh, I don't know. I'm too busy guessing. 2 minutes too. 2 minutes too. Um, how we were talking last night about before the show started about how that Michaela Breaks used to having big crowds at rugby, and there might be
Yes.
a new thing for her coming over to league and or and I could be completely wrong. The women's league probably more so in Aussie than over here. Um, that but good on it for calling it out too. Let's build those numbers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Let's
And I think
get
even
our
if,
let's get the fan base around all our teams.
and for
Mm,
people like us that are in that Warriors content creator space, it's good for us to put it out
mm.
there and say, come,
Yeah, heck
come on,
yeah.
people, get along and just because it is a long.
Mm,
I suppose if you got tamariki, and you go along
yeah.
to the footy, it can be a long day. But man, like even
Mm,
go at half time, just spend some time there, just celebrating them and cheering them on. So it'll just be good if
yeah.
people,
Absolutely.
yeah, slowly but
Absolutely.
surely get into it. Drew, I'm just going to have a look, see if it's on the NRL website. Also, fans, just while people are
Mm,
here, Tahi's not here, but Tahi Bro shared a podcast on another platform today called The Martin Show. Now, it's not Martin Devlin, it's The Martin Show, and it's got Aaron Clark on it, and it runs for about an hour, but go and watch it. It's really cool. It's not all about footy. It's pretty much about him and his journey in life. But I recommend it, and it's just good as a fan to see
Mm,
the person behind the player. So yeah, the Martin Show on YouTube. So if you aren't busy after this, go and have a watch.
mm.
And the team lists have been dropped on the Warriors web NRL website. Shall I start?
Yeah. Kick it off, Dance. I haven't actually got it in front of me, so yeah, kick it off. Let's go,
Okay,
fam.
team lists. We have Tane Tuopuki at fullback, Dylan and Adam Pompey line up on the right, Kurt Capewell, yes,
Mm,
and Roger
yeah,
Tuivasa-Sheck on the left, Chanel
good
Harris
call.
Tavita,
Good call.
Tanner Boyd, James Fisher Harris, Wade Egan, Dixon Ford, Leka, Marata, Aaron Clark, and our bench. Our bench is the same, which is fantastic. Timari
Nice,
Martin, Jacob Laban, Dimitri Vaimwanga, and Tanastawa Smith. Awesome.
nice,
Yeah,
nice.
so pretty much just one
Oh,
change
there
with
we
Kurt
go.
Capewell. Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome. Because we know what
Cheers. I
he's
think there are
like.
comments for you, Tons.
Yeah, that's a main watch with the bro Aaron. I forgot to share the link. My bad. No, yeah, Tahi shared it on our group chat, bro. And it's funny because that day today I was just scrolling through Facebook and it popped up. And I was like, oh shit. And I actually shared it to our Tahi, kia ora. I was just talking about you, bro, how you shared the podcast with Aaron Clark on the Martin Show. So
Mm.
I was just shouting it out to the people in the chat to go and have a watch because I really enjoyed it.
So it's not Devon Mutton. What's his
No,
name?
it's not
Devon.
Martin Devlin. I think he's a Māori fella.
Mm.
He actually looks like this other podcaster. Anyway, yeah, go and watch it or later on when you've got some free time. But yeah, it's not all about footy. It's mainly I think footy's just a small part of it. I think it's more about his journey and his life. And yeah, as I said, I just think it's cool for us fans to kind of get to know the player behind the jersey. So yeah.
Mm.
As
Yeah,
expected, the team list, yeah,
absolutely.
Mel,
Absolutely.
exactly. I think we all knew anyway
Mm.
that Kurt Capewell was going to come in and take
Yeah,
that centre spot
yeah.
because obviously Ali's just come back from injury, but
Mm.
hopefully he'll hopefully he'll get a starting spot, you know, in a couple of weeks maybe. You never know with footy, eh? But I'm
Mm.
just glad we've got the depth. So yeah, how was your day, Leo? Did you have a good day?
Busy. I'm still in my work shirt. So like I have to wear an ID at work, so I always wear my Warriors lanyard.
Ah,
So
nice.
I'm allowed to wear my hat and my lanyard at my, and everyone, peeps just give me a hard time because it's just like far out, bro. It's a bit much, and it's like I don't fucking care.
Good
So
on you.
yeah, so I rep my colours. But yeah, then I got back and I was thinking, I just can't be fuck putting a jersey on. Just go live with this shit. Who cares? But yeah, busy day, very busy day. Um, yeah, I like that team. I like that team, and
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
like we talked about last night, it's yeah, good to see Kurt. I hope Ali like Rocco. Fucking, I hope he gets. I'm hoping the young fella makes it back before by the time playoffs roll around. Um, the Martin Show. There you go. Jazz just posted. The YouTube
Yeah.
channel is called The Martin Show. So so yeah, actually, I want to check that out too because I have heard that Martin Devlin kind of he does do a bit of commentary on the Warriors, and
Yeah, but he's
there's a
quite.
side of me that's like, bro, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, no, I find him quite. I don't know, frustrating. I suppose. Like, yeah, not frustrating, annoying in a way.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause he seems when everything's going good, he talks them up, and when they're not going good, it's like he throws a bit of shade. But yeah, no, not Martin Devlin. This is another content creator, and Jazz has put the name of that show in the link there in the comments. So go and check it out,
mm,
people.
yeah,
It's well worth
yeah.
it. I enjoyed it anyway. I thought a lot of it was quite heartwarming, to be honest.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did watch that. that interview you were telling us about in the comment section about in our chat about Chance Nickel Cox said,
Oh, yes,
"Oh,
yes,
mean interview, man. It was
yes,
beautiful."
with, Dave
With
Letellier,
Butterbean,
Dave Letellier.
yeah, yeah, and, yeah. That's a good watch too. Really
Yeah.
enjoyed that one. Just seeing the different side to footy players, eh? You know,
Yeah, and that's what I like about it, because we just all assume that they're these 80-minute men, right? That they're just
mm,
players. It's not like we forget that they're humans, but I just, sometimes we really
yeah,
criticize our players, quite harsh on them, and we have to remember that sometimes they see these things on social
oh
media.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like, yeah, as a fan, it pays. And I used to be an ugly fan, so
Oh, bro.
I'm still working on it. But I just think, yeah, and it's good to see them as people, and not that they're not just players. So yeah,
Mm,
Devlin
yeah,
is a mongrel,
absolutely.
yeah, Tahi, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and kind of because part of me feels like whatever the shows that he's done in the past, and yeah, he's been around for a long time, and blah 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 blah. But it's like, are you actually a Warriors supporter? Because you must be a bandwagoner, mate. Because
Mm.
um, I can't actually remember him back in the day. So, but each to their own.
Is he the
Um,
one that used to? Because last year we were talking. Is he the one that Damien said used to be his neighbour?
oh, I don't
Is
know
it
that.
him?
Don't know.
I can't remember. It was
Um,
someone. It was another podcaster or somebody. But
mm,
we'll have to ask Damien in our group chat, bro, because I think
yeah,
I'm asking him.
yeah,
And even Damien said he's an idiot, which
yeah.
whoever he's talking about. But
SJ's show is pretty good too. Yeah, it is. The
yes,
League Lounge of Sean Johnson.
it's not
Um,
long enough though. It doesn't give him enough time, I think, to critique the games. Like into.
pretty
I'm gonna
relaxed
be
though,
kind
eh?
of honest, like, I
Yeah.
kind of find him quite,
Kia ora, Kelly. Kia ora, Zach.
uh,
Yeah, like I do
oh,
like
no.
Sean Johnson's kind of the way his format. Yeah, it's super relaxed. Eh? It's kind of like
Yeah, it's just
he's pretty
short.
chill.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. And that might be one of the things they pick up. It might make it a little bit longer, but Um, I do like short and sharp, H&F, hard and fast, straight to the point
no,
kind
yeah,
of thing.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, I guess pending the ratings, if they get the numbers up for it, bro Devlin, he's put the foot in longer than I can remember. Oh well, there you go.
Mitch is a
Shot
lovely.
day.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, Mitch, and that was a good
Mm,
one email, because I was like just seeing him have a laugh with the boys, because and
mm,
that's what I mean about watching podcasts, because we see, you look at Mitch on the field and he just looks like this hard man, and
mm,
then you see this other side of him on the couch having a laugh with his
yeah,
with his
yeah.
teammates, and you just see them in this different light. But I think that's what I
Mm,
love about the show, is that we get to see our boys just
mm,
relax, not
yeah, yeah, yeah,
not
yeah.
in kit, they're in civvy clothing, and just,
Mm,
having a footy yarn. And it's great that we've got that kind of that platform in New Zealand now for us. In Aussie, they've got, no hate to any Aussies in the chat. I'm just saying, Aussies have got all this. They're just,
mm,
got so much footy, native
yeah, yeah.
footy. You know,
Oh,
um,
and to be fair, it's drenched in like
yeah,
The Aussie commentators. It's like besides Matty Johns has a good laugh,
yeah,
and his panel like to ham it up, So it's good that we've got our own flavour, and that Sean Johnson
mm,
does it his own way,
absolutely.
and it's
Because there's,
homegrown and it's organic, and it's like, nah, good on them.
yeah, that's a
Um,
great word for it too. Organic. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
good.
And he's just been, and because he's been around for such a long time as a footy player, everyone knows him.
Mm,
He's recognisable. Not just here but in Aussie as well. So to see him kind of grow into the his show and all the other kind of things he's kind of getting into, then yeah, it's like, man, good on him. Oh geez, everyone's jumping on now. Who's
yeah.
our centre? Who's our
Kelly,
centre?
our centres are Adam Pompey and Cootie Capewell.
Okay,
Glad
wow.
Kate said you're okay, because the bro got a folded A. Yeah, they were talking about him on, was it Bloke in a Bar? And I'm assuming everyone saw it, that they were, that he took two big
Mm,
hits, and he's,
mm,
he's just a little OG man. Gets up
yeah,
and just goes
yeah.
hard. Plus,
I
she was
saw a I saw a
oh, good point, Tahi.
Willie Mason put a like the levels guys. Willie Mason done a huge shout out for Roger,
Mm,
and mentioned Fish as well. And it's just like, yeah, these guys, they know, they know, they recognize our boys for it. And it's like, shot, I like it.
yeah.
Roach is an
Bloke in a
idiot.
bar is a good one too, and that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Aussie's rife
yep.
with so much, bloke in a bar, levels network. Man, there's just tons. And so for SJ to bring out this league lounge for
Mm,
Kiwis, it's awesome because it's quite personal because it's only Warriors players as well
mm,
so far. He'll
yeah,
probably
heck yeah.
open that bridge up and
Oh
hopefully
well,
maybe when other
yeah.
teams come to NZ, maybe some others players could jump on. But yeah, it's a great
Mm,
platform, yeah, for us and for
yeah,
us then to take
absolutely.
us back.
Absolutely. So yeah, so that's the team list for Sunday night's game. Um, we've got our Wahine Waz playing straight after us. So
Oh shit, yeah, what's
the
the
the only downside to that is because it's a 5 past 6 kickoff over there, which is 5 past 8 over here, which means our women's team won't be playing until like 1/4 past 10. So yeah, a bit of a late one. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to stay up and watch that one. Uncle Willie said
yeah,
top four easy. Nice. That's right, Gully.
Roach,
Uncle
isn't
Willie's
it?
on.
Yeah, always has been Roach. Artie is having one of his best seasons, but flying under the radar
Mm,
because it's not the highlight reel style. But Bro's work ethic has been.
mm,
Yeah, I agree, Albert.
yep,
And I
yep,
still see a lot of
absolutely.
people posting in there, put Artie as at fullback. It's
Mm.
like, why, mate?
Oh, no.
Why?
Yeah.
Like he's just his first position was a winger. He's a
Mm,
premiership um
mm.
winger, and he
That's
does
right.
a great job there. And if we moved him, who's gonna go there? Like you could say, oh, we could have put Tane there, but no.
Yeah.
Rog is an awesome winger, and exactly like you said, Albert, he flies under the radar and just gets through a shit ton of work every week. I mean, and his stats speak for themselves. He's always running over 200 meters. His
Mm,
carries, like yeah,
yeah.
he comes off the edge for a carry, which I love to see a winger do. There's a
Yeah.
couple of wingers that don't do that. They don't involve themselves hard out in the mahi, but Artis definitely does that.
Yeah. Just that point Tahi made. The Knights still have a deadly team person for person. Yeah. Surprisingly, they're 13th. So the Tigers are below them. Tigers are 14th, Knights are 13th. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's
I'm
going to
sur-
be.
I actually checked out the ladder today, Tahi, and I'm surprised they're at 13th because
Oh,
crikey, man, they were really like and I brought this up last night, even against the Storm last week, that first 40 minutes they played was really, really good. Like their attack, I was like, man, that's probably the best attack I've seen from them the whole
mm,
season was in that first 40 minutes um,
mm,
from this weekend's game against the Storm. But yeah, I mean, their edges are really good anyway. Their outside backs, Bradman Best, Dane
yep.
Gagai, um, yeah, Dom Young's back there now.
Mm.
So
Kia ora, Nick. Kia ora e te
yeah,
whānau.
kia
What a
ora,
leg. Yeah.
Archie's
Chair
the
Māori. Chair
person
Māori.
for the wing. Yeah, Steve, I agree.
Mm,
But yeah, and I'm assuming I'm just going off on a bit of a tangent now. I assume everyone's seen the rumors on social media about Kalen Ponga, who is moving to, who is apparently in talks with rugby union or about
oh,
a rugby union contract here in New Zealand. Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that he has been
Interesting.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Wow.
got a few out. Say Tahi Lucas, Sharp, man. So,
mm,
but I think it's a game we can easily win. Like Fish said that in
mm.
the press conference. So he was like, "Oh, easy sub." I definitely think we can get the win. I don't want to build myself up though. I'm always nervous before a game, but I just think after this week, our I think our confidence levels are going to be up here, and especially Tanner Boyd's. Like, I just think
mm,
he'll be really happy, not with his own game, but also the boys produced as a whole team.
mm.
Um, so I think they'll be on fire over
Just,
in.
just, yeah, just Jazz's comment. Jacob Saifidi, Leo Thompson, and Phoenix Crosland will go hard this week. Didn't even realize Phoenix Crosland was a Kiwi. till we seen him in the Kiwis jersey, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will. They'll go hard, bro.
And Leo Thompson seems to go up a level too when he plays the
Mm,
Warriors.
yeah, heck
He
yeah,
wants to
heck
smash
yeah.
all his brothers. But yeah, yeah, I agree, Jez. I just think, this back end of the season. And also with Fish, like I thought Fish probably played one of his best games on
Mm,
Sunday. There was just
yeah.
something, yeah, he was just more intent on I don't know, yeah. So I'm
Mm,
expecting a dub. I don't
yep.
know,
Yep.
like could be by 20 points, could be by 2 points, but I'm expecting
Mm,
the boys to get the dub over Newcastle.
yeah. I'm hoping it's a biggie. What's this one? RTS and CNK at the back are so good for our forward pack. It's not uncommon for them to take 2 or 3 runs in one set and allows the forwards not having to run back as much and catch their breath.
Mm.
Very nice call there, Albert. Very much so. Whoops, and we've moved on. All good, my bro. All good.
Tom Young has been a gun since he's gone back to the
Mm,
Knights. Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, I don't have, to be honest, I don't have big reps on Dom Young. I mean,
Mm,
honestly, I just think he's fast. And
mm,
I know players get picked and bought for different reasons, but I don't know. Like, I think defensively he can be, quite off. But
mm,
yeah, I don't see him as much apart from his running game, his speed. To me, that's the only threat he is.
mm.
That's my honest opinion.
Yeah, Kelly agreed with you as well there. Tarn's fish went up a level in the weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, he did. Kai Pierce, Paul's beast too. Okay, unfamiliar with the name, my bro, but no doubt we'll see him on Sunday.
Yeah, he's the back rower for the Knights.
Okay.
Yeah. Only thing that gets Nui up is when the crowd boos him outside. Oh, Steve, you had to bring that up, didn't you? That was sad, man. That's just he's talking about when the Newcastle Knights got booed at their home ground at
Mm,
halftime. You saw that. That was terrible.
mm. Yeah, heck yeah. And I've never been into that kind of, even though it lifted them and they won, and then the same bloody crowd cheered them. It's just like, fuck that. I would never boo the Warriors, man. Even if I was pissed off at them, it's just like, they're out there, they're giving it the best
Yeah.
shot. But for the whole crowd to be booing them is just like, bro, what are you fellas on?
Roasted teeth.
Um, at the Roosters, yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah, if he
so
would have
good on them.
stayed, Nick, if he would have just stayed put at Newcastle,
Mm,
that would probably be a different side. But I just
mm,
there's a few teams that really need to, I don't know, restructure, rebuild, rethink about
yeah. Tane or CNK at fullback when CNK gets healthy again? Oh, good question, my
C&K,
bro.
bro,
Good
all
question.
day, every
Yeah,
day. C&K.
yeah, yeah. But Tane, I do like Tane. Tane just reminds me of Brent Webb, Lance for Hire. Just those little nuggets that are just. But he's a lot leaner and almost looks faster. Um, they. But yeah, yeah. I'd have to go with Chance. Definitely have to go with Chance.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Tane will just bite us because I'm sure he's signed till the end of 2026. But I have no doubt that the Warriors will re-sign him. I have no doubt about that. Even though
mm,
C&K just extended for another 2 years earlier this year, but
yeah.
um, what's C&K now? 30,
Don't
29,
know.
30, I think. So
Okay. He's still got a couple of good years still in him.
yeah,
It's like,
and
yeah.
but I do think that Tane's our future fullback. There's no doubt about that.
Mm.
You know, bro got hungry for the poots here. And whether we trust Barnes, he's really done a great job with the Warriors. Oh, absolutely.
Mm.
And back
Yeah.
to you see podcasts now. CHT said it. The podcast with Aaron Clark. He said it.
Mm.
Just a lot of them are, and yeah, by all sounds, he's not just this coach. He's like a friend and just a
Mm.
great leader for the club. And
Almost like a really good mentor, as
yeah, that's
not
the
just
word.
as a coach, but like just a mentoring side of looking
Yeah,
after the boys, their partners, their kids, the whānau, the bigger picture, and just
yes,
kind of he buys into all of that, and it's just like, wow. and he just happens to be the coach. So
Um,
yeah.
because there was another podcast. I watched a bit of it again today, but I did watch it a year ago, and this one was with Timothy Martin and Chanel Harris Tavita, and Timothy Martin mentioned he was like, Webby just gets it. He gets
Mm,
the family dynamics. Not everything's about footy, and he knows to find the balance between having a life
mm,
outside of
mm,
footy and family. And
yeah.
he mentioned how he had a tangi to go to.
Mm,
And that was, of Māori, so tangihana's like a week.
mm,
And yeah, he just said it's different to Aussie clubs. Like he just went to Webby and was like, look, I've got to go to I need to take a week off. I've got to go to a tangi, and Webby's just like, sweet as bowl, you do what you need to do. And but he did
yeah.
say he goes other clubs or coaches at clubs, if you go in
Mm,
and ask them for a week off to go to a tangi, they'd be like, what do you need a week for?
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Understanding our culture, eh? You know.
yeah, and that's what he said. He was like, he just gets it. He gets the
Yeah.
culture and the people here. So, and I think
Mm,
that's a huge reason why we're so successful as a club is he's just
yeah.
yeah.
I just wanted to comment, like Tahi's comment, still stood and clapped for our boys during Sid Aries Day when we were getting bashed. Bro, that's going way back.
Oh,
Bro,
City
that's
Road.
back in the day, bro. Sid Aries was my idol, bro. I fucking loved him,
Did
man.
you? He was a good.
Yeah, yeah. Just as a hooker, as a rake,
Yeah,
the Kiwis rake, and just kind of his style of play, nuggety, just staunch as he was like Isaac Uncle Bully. He was that guy, but way back.
it's that's what SJ should do is actually maybe bring on some old school warriors.
Mm,
Like the
yeah,
if they're still around, like the Dwayne Manns and the Sean Hopping,
yeah,
like all the old, even some of the first, the 1995
yeah, yeah, yeah.
boys, try and bring back some old school players to have a sit on the couch and have a korero.
Oh, I'll tell you who does a good podcast, the Point of Difference League. Dave, um, fella, he's a Pākehā fella down in Christchurch. He set up shop down there. Anyway, he's interviewed a whole lot of old school leagueies, like New Zealanders, Aussies, and Poms.
Yeah,
And if you want to watch some really good ones, Point of Difference Rugby League. Dave's awesome, man. I love his content, and he kind of digs into the players' past and how they progress through rugby league as young fellas, and the different clubs and championships they've won or whatever.
I
That's a
think
good
I
one.
follow
That's a
him.
real
I
good one.
think I do. I think I follow him on YouTube. I'll have to have a look, but there's so much cool content out there now. Like
Yeah,
Warrior.
heck yeah, heck yeah. Just Zach's comment Tuesday night corridor has a nice ring to it. Cough cough, bro. Your hard
I could
case, Zach.
talk about footy all day, every day.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to find
So
a new hobby, to be honest. 'Cause
I was going to say Tons, and I did put the heading as Tons' Tuesday team list. If you want to go through that team list one more time, mate, because
oh yeah.
just in case peeps missed it, yeah, sing it out, bro, loud and proud.
So at fullback we have Tain Tuopiki. On our right edge we have Dylan Martinez Lesniak and Adam
Mm,
Pompey. On our left we have Kurt Capewell and
nice.
RTS. In our halves, CHT and Tanner Boyd. I'm not looking at my phone, so I'm like, 8, we have the fish. Our hooker is always Wade Egan. 10,
Mm,
Jackson Ford. 11, is it Liquor or Marita? And Aaron
okay.
Clark's our lock. On the bench, it's the same as last week. Timaire Martin, Jacob Laban, Dimitri Vaimwanga, and Tanner Stowers Smith. And I couldn't be happier
Mm,
with that. I thought Tanner Stowers Smith was
mm,
awesome on Sunday. Man, he bought some like that first carry, especially, or the first couple of carries, actually, he was really good. Yeah, Tans was thinking Shawnee should do this, his
mm,
style of a once a warrior, yeah, that the bro
yeah,
monster doing. Yeah, that'll be cool, Jazz.
yeah, I reckon that would be cool actually. But yeah, that's it. That's the team list for Sunday night. Sunday night's game against the Knights. Um, we're looking stacked. We
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good lineup. Uh, Webby's a massive people manager. There's that small portion of the interview with Clark
Mm,
said a lot about his mindset. Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. Sure.
he sounds like a
I've said a
really
lot. Sorry,
he's
said a lot.
just, Weeby sounds like that kind of guy that you just want to sit down and have a beer with, a beer and a
Mm,
cordial, and just yarn about footy, life. He just seems like that he's that kind of person you can do that with.
mm,
Um, and so I'm wrapped. I'm wrapped for our club that we've just got this
mm,
awesome balance of culture. And I mean, you see it in the way our boys are playing this year. You see it like, I mean,
mm.
Aaron Clark's a perfect example. I mean, he's come from Titans
Yeah.
where and Tanner Boyd, where these two great players who just haven't been managed properly, who you know weren't big names by
Mm,
any stretch of the imagination, and then they come here, and Aaron Clark's like lock of the year, mate.
mm.
Um,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't remember whose podcast it was on, but it might have been bloke in a bar. But they were saying, Aaron Clark must be the number 13 um, lock of the year.
absolutely,
He's got it tied up. And it's like, wow. Okay. It's
because
good to
usually
hear, though.
it's like,
Good to hear.
oh well, who got it? Like 2023 was Tohu, and then you've got your Yos and your
Mm,
Um, but yeah, Aaron, and I don't even think anyone would ever have thought that Aaron Clark would have been an option for lock of the year. But bravo to him, man. He's worked
mm,
hard for it, and in this podcast, he still said that he's not even where he wants to
mm,
be. Like
yeah.
um, so yeah, just
Yeah.
goes to show um their own kind of um limit that they're setting for
Mm,
themselves.
yeah.
And they're not even there yet. So that's fantastic. That's
What's
fantastic,
that?
man.
Yeah. What's that saying? That whole high ceiling, or
Yeah,
glass
yeah.
ceiling kind of thing.
Feelings, yeah, man.
They're going to bust through that. Absolutely. We're going to dominate manifest file note. Hi, Tahi.
Exactly, Tahi.
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Okay,
my bro.
Nick Fish, to think I was mad that Clark was incoming for Jazz. I know, bro, right? I was like, oh, really? Stellars is a
Mhm.
young raw version of
Oh,
Barnett.
sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
heck
was
yeah.
when I heard Jazz was leaving too. But man,
Mm,
how blessed are we as fans, man, just to
yeah.
see and this new turnout of young players. And I put that down to our pathway systems
Mm,
as why we're so successful this year. And I think we're only going to get stronger.
yeah.
If we
Oh,
don't
yeah. Yeah.
if we
Heck
don't
yeah.
get the dub this year, then mate, I mean, we're just going to get stronger and stronger as the years roll on with our pathway system.
Oh, I think it sets it up nicely for next year. Rolling into next year and the year after. Um, we're top four. Surely there's a premiership in the next 2 years, kind of
I
thing.
think so.
It's like, yeah, oh shit, I'm way behind. Because I was just about to wrap it up. That's cool in the same position as Toya's a massive shout out. Yep, absolutely. Where are we, Steve? Webby's a master of the way he handled the Metcalf board scenario. Yeah, bro, absolutely. He pushed Luke to Delhi M standard to stay relevant while Tanwa was training hard in Cup end result. He got the best out of both of them. Yeah,
Mm,
absolutely,
yeah,
bro.
absolutely, Stephen. Because I actually asked a question last night on another platform. I just thought, why, I'm thinking, is there a conspiracy as to why Tanner Boyd signed on for another year?
Mm,
Is something going on that we don't know about? But Levon had a really great answer and just said, look, I think he's just biding his time and
mm,
learning, and trying to
yeah,
perfect his craft. I mean,
yeah.
Webby was also Mitch Moses's coach, and Mitch Moses said it was because of Webby that that's why he's successful as a halfback. So
Yeah.
so yeah, great for our players. And
Mm,
I wonder what this means, like, is there more to the story? I'm still going on in my head like, something's going on in the background, but I suppose
mm,
we'll see next year, right? Like, let's
yeah.
just get through this season. Yeah,
Jacko's got to bounce. So yeah, up the wires, Jacko. Gotta go eat. Yeah, gotta eat, my
yeah,
bro.
I've got to go and cook my dinner
Uh,
soon.
yeah, nothing. But thanks, team. Thanks for jumping on tonight. Towns' team Tuesday team list. Yeah, we're on for Sunday. We're looking solid, man. Easy, like Nick was saying before, easy 2 points. It's
Yeah, I
yeah, I
think
like it.
I think it'll be similar to Sunday's game where it's a battle in that first, where it's pretty hard fought in that first 20 minutes, even the
Mm.
first half. And in that second half, I think we'll just, yeah, I think
Smoke
we'll
'em.
dominate. And I'm
Yep,
assuming that the
we'll
the
smoke 'em.
um the scoreline will be similar to
Mm.
what it was on Sunday.
Yeah.
But
All
anyway,
good, Zach. Like
thank you
always,
so much
up the
for
fucking wires, baby. Go the fucking Warriors. All right. Have a
Warriors
good
all
night,
day,
fellas.
baby.
All right.
Hey.